Welcome to the Shortwave radio channel and something interesting that is on the air every day, and we often miss any of these broadcasts, especially if you don't tune too much. They're out of band, they're often weird, and maybe you don't even know what it is. Sometimes it's Morse code, sometimes it's tones, sometimes it's voice. There's all sorts of these, and they are the spy number stations, as we call them. There is still a lot of activity. I've seen some posts in recent months where people say, well, no more number stations. It's kind of boring. Completely off. If you think there's no more number stations, you clearly don't understand or don't listen to shortwave much, because there's a lot of them. You will stumble upon some. They are weaker, of course, than general, international broadcasts and all of that. You got to go slowly, and when you've got the right tools, it's actually even more fun. So the first one that we'll share is Preom. Remember that Preom is the website where there's a revolving schedule of the known number stations. I say known because there's a lot of number stations that are not in this list that will pop up here and there at random. So this is a good list. It's an incomplete list. For example, I'm chasing this one here, XPA2 13417. That's coming up in a few minutes. What's cool about it is if you don't hear it where you are, you can click on the frequency of the number station. It's going to bring you to a Kiwi SDR online that you can actually tune it to if you don't hear it. And of course, all of the stations have their own information. So if you're wondering what XPA2 is, so it's going to be there at 16. You go on the list here at 1600 hours UTC, and once you are there, you will see that there we go, 16 XPA2. You can click just the XPA2, brings you to a page that describes what it is, where it comes from, the type of transmissions it's sending out, and the activity pages and all the info. You have an audio clip that you can actually sample if you want to hear what it sounds like, and so on. So this is a really, really cool website. And there's also on this website a really, really cool way of going through old number stations. So you can click number stations, you can click, and go and check out the different information about them and all of that. But you can check out older number stations that don't exist anymore also in there. So if you want to check out what's in here and what used to be here and so on, just click them all. You have all the information about the number stations, military stations, diplomatic stations, and so on. And you'll be surprised to see that there's still a lot of activity. The other part that is interesting with this is a newsletter that's called Enigma 2000. It is number stations and associated signals. It comes from the UK, and it says it's the European Numbers Information Gathering and Monitoring Association. So it's essentially a group that's specialized in listening and checking out the number stations and all the info. They have a newsletter. You can click on latest newsletter, which will give you all the details of what's happening. That newsletter this one is from May 2024. They have one every month, and it's a very complete, detailed, 62 pages in this cases. They have a lot of information about things that have been heard that sounds like number stations, could be number stations, and so on. They have sound samples on the right side and so on. Do check it out. It's a PDF. And why not chase number stations and make it a goal to chase these number stations in the next weeks or months or days? It could be a lot of fun. And some of them voice. So we all know, well, a lot of us know the HM01 Cuban numbers. Well, there's a lot of other ones that can be received even here in North America. So check it out. These two are great. I will be sharing the link to both pages in the description below. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.